Hey Pisces, I'm Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be your monthly intuitive messages for the sign of Pisces. Oh, I didn't even see what was going on behind me. It's like, there we go. It's a little bit better. Anyway, hi Pisces. My contact freaked out right before your reading, which was kind of interesting. I literally was about to record and my left eye just was like not having it. So there could be something going on with your ability to receive or even like your feminine energy at this time. Take that as it resonates. It was my left eye just to give you, oh, there it goes again, clarity there. But Pisces, if you are new, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you're resonating with this reading, there's a part 2 linked below for your convenience. What else? Check out website, socials, all that good stuff. And Pisces, I just want to dive in, so let's go ahead and get into this. The first thing that came to me as I was getting into your energy, purple. Purple's a really big color for you. It's very Piscean anyway in its nature, but more like lavender kind of color was coming through. Daisies may also be calling you at this time, the flower daisies. Felt the need to emphasize that. Also, the number 23 was coming up very strongly. 23 breaks down to a 5. That's a vibration of change or freedom or liberation even, or things breaking apart, if you will, which is interesting because it's the 3 working through the 2. 3 is a very fiery catalytic energy for me personally when it comes to numerology, and then it's working through the 2. It almost feels like something is breaking or cracking with that for you in terms of relationships, most likely, and in turn, something that could be happening within yourself, right? Because what happens within is also experienced without. But according to astrology anyway, in tropic, if you are a Pisces rising, I wouldn't be surprised if partnership is something that's on the table for you at this time, because there's a lot happening on that Pisces Virgo axis, which obviously would impact you as a Pisces. So again, if you're a Pisces rising, your 7th house is being affected right now, as is your 1st house. Also, Cancer is starting to play a really important role. Gemini is still just as important. So you're having this transition as well from the 4th to the 5th house, speaking mostly to my Pisces risings. Okay, I just want to be clear about that. Doesn't mean it won't resonate with you. It's just more for my Pisces rising peoples. Okay, but the shift into Cancer, I'm hearing practical matters. Practical matters may be highlighted for you at this time, more important for you at this time. That's also a little collective, but I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm just feeling like pentacle related stuff, like 10th house, 6th house, 2nd house, like literally money, or household or career or legacy are really highlighted for you at this time too. And if you also have something going on with partnership, also makes sense that that'd be coming up as well. Milestones. Some of you may feel you're at a milestone age. Interesting. I don't take that for what you will. Not for me, it's for you. Some of you may feel you're at a milestone age, either at the beginning of a legacy or actually wrapping up a legacy. I feel like there's reflection there too, Pisces. Especially if you're at the end of a legacy, of an era. Again, milestone age is coming through for that. You could be reflecting. Pisceans don't tend to regret very often, but some of you may be doing so. Some of you may be regretting something. But I feel like if anything, you're just reflecting and it's like, is that exactly what I wanted it to be? Did I build a legacy that I actually wanted, or did I do it based on other things, or did I just come to realize that I made some turns I didn't want to make? Just some of you just need that confirmation. Hold on, there's something else going on here. What else is going on here, Pisces? This is so Piscean. Some of you are almost like caught in between. I don't know another way to say that. It literally feels like the middle between like contraction, expansion, or being open or being closed. Some of you are in an in-between space. I'm almost seeing like 2 directions here. So that for some of you, that could be coming up as a crossroads, actually. Do I open? Do I close? Am I expanding? Am I contracting? Am I at the beginning or am I at the end? Endings are beginnings, technically, just saying they are. Interesting, but that's what wants to come up for you. So let's go ahead and get into some cards for Pisces. I can feel animals wanting to come up for you too, but it's like murky. It's murky right now. What animals want to come up for you? I'm tempted to say wolf, to be honest. I'm very tempted to say wolf, but something about that energy. I'm like hesitant to even say that. Ooh. Suddenly my back became very unhappy with your energy. Pisces. Sorry that the camera's moving so much. Any messages or insights for Pisces? I also want to turn up this light. Hold on a second. It's just bugging me. Is that as high as you go? Oh no, there it goes. Probably shouldn't have stared right into it. It's like staring into the sun. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Any messages or insights for Pisces? I'm starting with the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Ooh, Pisces, what is going on with the back? What's going on with the back? What's going on with the back? It's the back of the heart. It's the back of the heart. I feel like that's also very collective. Back of the heart is usually grief. A lot of unspoken emotion. I almost want to say regret. But again, you tend to not regret very much. We have solar flares with activate. Okay, I like this for you. Solar flares is with activate is exactly, excuse me, how it sounds. Life and vitality, movement. Almost wanted to say momentum is trying to come forward in an aspect of your life. And I am hearing practical matters. I just keep getting there's a spotlight for you that's happening right now on practical matters, and something about partnership or relationship is making something break or crack in terms of all these things. And they're all related to each other is how I'm getting. But the spotlight is now on this. The spotlight is now on this. And something's moving. Something's moving. Something's trying to shift there. Oh, Pisces. I almost want to like stretch. I like, Pisces, I don't like this back pain. Interesting. And then we get Saturn coming out here too. Oh, that totally feels like practical world to me. Yeah, again, Pisces, something with practical matters is needing your attention. Again, that is very collective, but it's interesting. My back started hurting because it's almost like rigidity. Oh my God. Oh, Pisces, I don't like it. You must feel very uncomfortable. But Saturn comes in to apply pressure. Saturn comes in to say, hey, focus on this. Hey, take care of this. That's what Saturn is asking of you, but especially in terms of practical matters. I just keep getting there's a spotlight now. A spotlight on your financial situation or on your housing. Maybe even family. Something that's been needing the spotlight, and something that's also been needing, how do I want to say? Because Saturn is also very parental. Saturn is also very mature. Saturn is elder energy too. Something's been needing that level of scrutiny. Oh. Okay, Pisces. Something's been needing that level of scrutiny in your practical life or family. And it's getting attention. Can I get another card for Pisces, please? Am I taking that one? No, this one? Okay. So they're not letting me take this one, but look at what it is. It's fourth house with home. Just pointing it out. But the card they wanted me to keep was Mercury with messages. Mercury is not just about communication, although I am getting communication here. Mercury is also about plans. Mercury is also about what we think, what we believe, how we connect the dots even. Yeah, Pisces, it just feels like the spotlight is on a practical matter or a family matter in terms of legacy or in terms of money or even partnership in all of that context. But it's something in that realm that has needed that level of scrutiny, like elder scrutiny, the scrutiny of wisdom, to be taken care of, to be worked out, to be ironed out. And now is the time. This might be what you're feeling caught on the in-between of. Because even in response to this, the way my back was acting up like that, it could be that there's like grief that's kind of, that's being brought up in this for you. But some of you, I gotta be honest, it's resistance. Oh my God. Like literally my back doesn't want to move. Almost like in response to this level of like, oh shit, now I need to look at this. Oh shit, now I actually need to like resolve this or deal with another person in relation to this. Again, I keep getting practical matters is at the core of this, or family. But practical matters is definitely highlighted here for you. And it's time. It's time to deal with this with that level of Saturnian parental elder wisdom, and that scrutiny of the eye is something else that keeps coming through too. Remember, my eye also freaked out earlier. But you're resisting it. You're resisting it. You or someone around you is resisting it. Why are you so resistant to this, Pisces? Why? Why? Let's go ahead and pull an animal card or animal cards from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Where are we at? What else for Pisces? Especially that Saturn energy. I feel like the Saturn energy is creating the most resistance for you. You're mutable. You're mutable water. You are as fluid as it gets next to your Gemini cousin, another mutable sign, right? And Saturn is like nothing like mutable energy. Like nothing like it. Saturn is, it's like, oh, that's Saturn. And I can feel it. It's just like, oh, too much. This is too much. Some of you may be experiencing lethargy. Oh, I just got really dizzy. Some of you may be experiencing lethargy in response to this energy because you're resisting it. Yeah, solar flares and Buffalo. Buffalo is like a tower card for me as a reader. It also is about moving through times of change and chaos with ease and with grace, and knowing that there is, you know, a light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, and that change is just a natural part of things. The change that's happening is this illumination of what has been needing this level of attention. I keep hearing scrutiny because it's gone unattended to or unresolved. Some of you, this is about a repairing of something, but some of you, this is actually about working out the details because they really need to be addressed. But you have resistance to it, I think, because it does require this level of Saturn. And you're like, I'm mutable water. I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. But something is causing this illumination to happen on whatever this is for you. Okay. Can I get a card for Saturn, please? For Pisces. Not what I expected. We have deer. It almost feels like putting the deer in a cage is like how this is feeling to me. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I think that's how you are perceiving it. Oh my God, my back. Okay, after this video, I'm doing a big stretch. Yeah, it's almost like all this energy suddenly wants to pop out of my back. Pisces, it's like you're here in deer energy, which is divine feminine energy. Saturn is very masculine, very masculine. Like it feels like almost Eight of Swords energy, which again, I'm getting resistance. I'm getting fear of something here for you. You're wanting to fight Saturn, and Saturn wants to come in and almost like, I want to say, this is going to require discipline from you. Discipline, for some of you, humility. But it's important, and it actually is going to help you in the long run, because feminine energy also needs structure. Feminine energy needs masculine energy, just like masculine energy needs feminine energy, and everything in between on that spectrum, right? On that polarity. It's, you are fighting this. You are totally fighting this, but it's necessary. It's necessary. I feel like some of you are worried that you're going to feel kind of imprisoned. This is so collective. Sorry, I have like a lot of bug bites. I almost like suddenly feel like I can't breathe either. Some of you, this is giving you anxiety. Pisces, you're not going to be trapped. You're not going to be trapped. You're not going to be depleted. You're only going to be depleted the more you fight this. So stop fighting it. So stop fighting it. Can I get a card for Mercury for Pisces? Firefly, flash in the pan, a spark of inspiration, of motivation. That's what firefly energy is. Mercury is indicating that things will be getting ironed out, whether it is through communication or detail-oriented focus and or work and or planning or executing certain plans. But Firefly tells me that it's like once you can grasp a hold of the flow of the energy and work with that Saturnian like focus and discipline, attention to detail on what is being illuminated that needs your attention, that has been needing your attention, don't waste it. Capitalize on it, because Firefly also burns out. It's almost like flow with it until you catch the flow, until you catch the vitality in order to actually follow through on this. Interesting. Yeah, I just keep getting like there's a certain like flow you have to just like kind of catch. I know how that sounds, it's just how it's coming through. Oh, Pisces, your energy. Sorry, it's like it's like bleh. It's making my body feel very like not happy. Some of you may struggle to really be in your body at this time. And I feel like I've spoken on this recently. Maybe it was on the retreat. It's hard for a lot of us to be in our bodies because the body holds the score, essentially. The body feels a lot. And when we don't really work through things, our body holds on to it. Our body never forgets, right? Our body never forgets. And the more you can sit in your body and you can actually work through the things your body is holding on to, the more ease and comfort you're going to find being in your body. Some of you, that's part of it. Like getting in your body is actually going to help you with this like level of focus and discipline on dealing with whatever practical matters or family matters need your attention at this time. And your feminine energy is demanding it, actually. And I don't think you realize that either. It's like this is the part of us that wants to flow and wants to create and wants to practice self-care, give life to things. But for that to happen, we need some sort of structure and container and stability. And that's where the polarity of masculine comes in, within and without, right? It's very interesting, Pisces. Where are we at? Oh, damn, 18 minutes. I know it goes so fast. It goes so fast. I'm going to dive into part 2. But Pisces, if you're resonating with this reading, I recommend that you rise to the occasion here. You rise to that Saturnian energy, that ask of you. You're basically being asked to embody that within yourself so that you can really focus on what's being illuminated for you that needs your attention so badly. And I keep getting practical matters is what I keep getting. For some of you guys, that could be health, right? Because even health in the body is the physical plane, and so much about the body is coming up for you too. But I keep getting with this, with messages in Firefly, there's a window of time to work out whatever needs to be worked out, resolved whatever needs to be resolved, iron details out of whatever details need to be ironed out. There's a window of time. And once you get in the flow of it, stay in the flow of it until you've reached completion or until it's balanced out. Interesting. Or until it's balanced out. Interesting. You hear all those knocks? Yeah. Okay, Pisces. All right, I'm going to move ahead and go into part 2. But if this is where we depart, I hope you really enjoyed these readings. And if you're joining me for part 2, I will see you soon. Have a great night, guys. Take care.